Hi everyone. Well, another summer is done. Can you believe it? I know for me, it's been the fullest summer of my life. It's just flown. It's incredible. I hope it was good for you, and I hope that the beginning of the school year has been as equally sweet for you. We have a lot of information to cover today in this meeting, and I want to get through it as fast as I can. I think that this will possibly be the longest digital parents meeting of the year, and the goal is to have it finished in less than 5 minutes. So let's get rolling. First and foremost, I want to talk with you about three structural changes that we've implemented this year in the student ministry. The first you already know about, and that is the addition of a new role, which is the student ministry administration support role. You've already received a couple of emails from Scott McKinley. He's been the guy to take on that role for now, and he's done a great job getting on it. For you, what you basically need to know is that he is helping me to set deadlines and making sure that I stick to them when it comes to getting event information out to you early, when it comes to getting registrations up online early, and when it comes to getting outlines for lessons done early. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But if you see him around, things seem more organized this year, thank him for that because he plays a major role in that. The other two pieces that make things more organized this year are the additions of the middle school coordinator and the high school coordinator roles. Andy McDonald has graciously volunteered to fill into the high school coordinator role, and Walter Brettel has volunteered to fall into the middle school coordinator role. And I got to tell you, they have put in a lot of work over the summer, and now the first 2 weeks of the fall getting things launched and ready to launch. So just encourage them if you see them. Some things that they have done has helped me create the curriculum for the fall, create the outline for the fall. They will be in charge of making sure that small groups are taken care of every week. If there's ever a need for a small group leader to not be there, they will find a substitute. They will also teach regularly, and they will help to equip other teachers who will teach. So if there's somebody teaching, they will have to get an outline to these guys 3 weeks ahead of time, and then they'll have to get a more detailed, finalized outline 2 weeks ahead of time. They might need to practice with them once, and they'll get small group questions to those guys a few days ahead of time as well. So they are going to help tremendously this year. I think you will see some changes already. And in fact, if you feel like the barbecue ran much more smoothly this year, it's largely because of those two. So praise God for them and what they're doing. So that's exciting, right? But we got more new exciting things. I want to talk with you briefly about some changes that we made to the website over the summer. If you haven't been on there recently, you'll see that we moved some things around. There's some new elements that you need to know about. First, if you go onto the site here, you click on the Connect pages, Life Stages, and go to Students, you'll see these new buttons up top. I want to walk through each of them with you now. The first one is the Lesson Outlines button. Now, if you click on here, what you will see is a blog format that gives you a brief outline for the lessons that we have. I know that at the end of last year, one of the biggest critiques that I got was that some of you miss the outlines that I put together way back in the beginning of my time here. And I just didn't have the bandwidth to keep up with those, but this is a way to try to fix that. So the goal is to get up to 4 weeks ahead of time. My goal is to be a month out with lessons. You'll see the first two for Onward is up there. The third one will be up there within days. And then I will continue to clip away at this several weeks ahead of time. So take a look at those and use that to help you be informed about what's going on so you can continue conversations with your students after Wednesday nights and after Sunday mornings. The other thing that you'll see new is that there is now a bio page for our volunteer leaders. There's a brief bio with a picture for all leaders that will give you some information about who they are, some interesting facts, as well as why they are in the role that they are in. We have this for two reasons. One, so that you can see them and feel more at home, more at peace, and more at ease with the team that we've established. And two, so that as you talk with other parent friends who are not believers, who are not involved in church, this is an easy way to help them make a connection and see that High Point is not some strange, weird, crazy place, but there's actually some friendly people that your parent friends can trust and that other students can trust. So please use that to your advantage, however it works for you. And then lastly, we will also have this link page. In fact, the link to this video right now is on it. You will see links to all videos there. You will see all the parent meeting videos. You will see all of the year in review videos, as well as all of the wake up announcement videos. Those things largely dropped last year. Abby Gibson was the sole recipient of a wake up announcement. But my hope is to get those back and running this year. I have a team of volunteers working on how to do that in a way that doesn't require me to have to be there the whole time. So please pray that those continue. If you would like to volunteer your student to be one of the early wake up announcement guests, then please give me an email and we will gladly try to get that done for you. And then lastly, I want to let you guys know, if for some reason you haven't found out already, I mentioned it briefly at the beginning of the video, and that is that this is the beginning of my last year here at High Point. Now you need to know that what that means for you is that there's nothing that's going to change, at least for the first 6 months. You might see some things begin to change in January, February, but until then, to the very end of January at the earliest, things are going to track on as normal. I'm going to be here and we will keep going. I want to leave you with this resource and focus. The focus for this parents meeting is the source4parents.com. This is a really neat blog site that gives some really good faith-based, church-oriented guidance and advice to parents. As you guys build your repertoire of resources to look at, I think this would be a good one. The guy that does most of these posts has written some really good books on parenting, some really good books on youth ministry. The ones on parenting are well worth a read. So I hope that this is a good resource for you as you seek to raise your children into disciples who love Jesus with all of their hearts. That's it for this week. We went over 5 minutes by a couple, but we're under 10, so I think that's a semi-win. We will see you guys next time.